Hey guys, hope you guys are doing well. I want to make a quick wish list for Persona 6 and talk about the things that I will hope that happens in the next upcoming game. Hopefully in the next, I want to say maybe around 2025, 2026. I'm gonna guess they're gonna release Persona 6 after 10 years of Persona 5, which would make sense. I've heard on or read articles that Persona 6 is gonna be a big step up from 5. So I've also heard that a new team at Atlas are making Persona 6. So I really can't wait for that. Hopefully they'll do good with it, and hopefully the wait will be worth it. But what I want to wish for and talk about is I hope that Persona 6 kind of ditches the high school setting. I think they did that enough times for us to move on to something different. I'd like to see maybe like a college life or maybe an adult life, maybe in their 30s or maybe late 20s. That'd be cool. Maybe like if the main character is if has a I guess it would make sense if they had a family, right? Because what's Persona without dating, right? um, uh, I want to say I want the characters to be around the age range of 25. I want them to have like their adult responsibility of life and like maybe nearing the end of college or mid college. Uh, it would be cool if Persona 6 took place in uh, maybe Los Angeles, like somewhere in America. That'd be really cool. I'd really like that. Maybe like a change of scenery. I've heard that Persona 5 was originally gonna be like a game that about traveling the world. Maybe if they bring that back, that would be really cool. Maybe you can see the world, like we go to Egypt or something like that. That would be really cool. Uh, I really hope that Persona 6 will have likable characters, because I know that Persona 4 had the most likable character cast out of the whole community. Everyone loves the Persona 4 characters. Yeah, sorry, that was my cat. Um, yeah, just if they can make a likable character, like character cast, that'd be really nice. I don't want to hate any of the party members. Uh, I'm gonna get some flack for this, but I don't like Yusuke from Persona 5. I don't think he's my weakest character for me. I'm not really a huge fan of them. And for Persona 4, Chie, she isn't my favorite at all. She's the weakest one for me. It's just stuff like that. It's like I don't want to see characters like that. I know that's a really harsh statement. I know that I'm not gonna get favorites for that. um, I'd yeah. So like a likable character cast, and now this one's a big one. I really hope that when the game comes out, Persona 6 won't be received badly. Like what I mean is that I wish I won't hear that Persona 6 would be like less of a step up from Persona 5. I really hope Persona 6 will replace Persona 5 for in a better way. Obviously, it has to replace it, right? Because it's a sequel. They need to move on with the company's future, right? Um, yeah, I just don't want to hear that Persona 5 is a better game when Persona 6 comes out, because that would be really, really bad after waiting 10 years for the next Persona game. Because honestly, I think Persona 5 really did outstay its welcome. No means it's not a bad game. I actually love that game. To be honest, that Persona 5 was actually my introduction to the series back when it first came out in 2017. I was around grade 11 that time, so to know that Persona 5 characters were my age at the time when the game came out, that was really cool. So that's my Persona game right there, right? The fact that in July of 2024, I will be 24 years old, and Persona 5 is still the most relevant game to this day. I know we have Persona 3 Reload, but that doesn't really count, does it? It's a remake of an older game back from 2006. 2006 or 2008, around there. I think Persona 4 came out in 2008. Yeah, so I want to say 2006. Um, yeah, I just want to see the future of like the Persona games advance, especially graphically. That'd be really cool. Like one of my favorite looking games out there is Tales of Arise. That game graphically looks really nice. I played it. I love that game. What else was a good looking like anime game that I can think of? There's honestly nothing else I can think of, but like Tales of Arise looking really nice. I honestly can't wait for that. I can't wait for Persona 6 to at least hopefully look like that. But I guess graphics doesn't make a fun game, right? As long if the game is really well, and this one is what really gets me hoping for. I don't want an annoying character mascot. Like, I'm gonna be straight up honest. Teddy and Morgana, I really don't like them at all. They're just like the most annoying characters in the games. Like for Persona 4 and 5. I like Morgana more than Teddy. Teddy's the worst one. I really do not like them. I don't get how people love them. Some people do. Oh, sorry, kitty. Yeah, I just really don't like that, but I like the dog in Persona 3 way more. Because it just doesn't bother you. He's just a cute dog. I forgot his name. I'm such a good Persona fan, right? I just can't think of his name. Was like Karu or something like that? Maybe, but I have to look it up. But yeah, a likable mascot for Persona 6 would be nice. I don't want him to like tell me to go to bed every night during an important task the next day. Like in Persona 5 when you have to send out the calling card the next day. Yeah, you just can't do anything the night prior because Morgana tells you, hey, you gotta go to bed, you got a big day tomorrow. It's like, I know that, but at least let me use this time to at least maybe improve my confidence or social links, right? Because Persona games are tied to a time limit. It's a calendar RPG, right? So eventually it will end. At the point the game will end no matter what you do. Time always goes forward after each task. You can only do two things a day in Persona 5. Maybe it'd be cool if Persona 6 would allow you to do 3 things a day. That would be really cool. I'd really appreciate that. Or what else? I know that this is what I'm gonna guess right here. The primary color for Persona 6 will probably be lime green. What I notice with Persona games, they have a color theme, right? Persona 3 is blue, Persona 4 is golden yellow, Persona 5 is red. They're just doing like those color themes. I do really like that. And I'm gonna put my money is that Persona 6 is gonna be the color green, which would be really nice. I really like the color green. What else can I wish for? Because I'm making this video on the top of my head, so I'm just thinking as I record. So, what else do I wish for Persona 6? Okay, multi-platform release. I believe Atlas is starting to dabble with that now since the re-releases of Persona 3 to 5. And I know their new Metaphor Fantasio game, Fantasy, is gonna be a multi-platform release, which is really cool. And that's like their new IP that Atlas is making. I know that the Persona 4 and 5 team are working on that game. So I really can't wait for that game to come out sometime next year, I believe. I'm gonna guess maybe 6 months after Persona 3 Reload. That's what I'm gonna guess. What else can I think of? At this time, I got nothing to think of at the moment, but I really want to remake this video in maybe half a year from now and talk about what else I would like want out of the game, or maybe Persona 6 would be announced within the next 6 months. And I really hope that all my predictions or wish lists will come to fruition, and hopefully that it'll turn out as I want it, right? I know it's just wishful thinking, but I don't want I don't like their mascots so far from the releases of Persona 1 to 5. Not a fan. So I really hope they have a likable mascot. I hope the party members are the most likable. Uh, yeah, I just want everything about Persona 6 to be good. No high school life. I'd rather have a full on high school, no, not high school, full on college life, adult life. Man, I can't speak today. um, what else? I would like, um, okay. I know that some people will give me flack for this. I know that some people really loved the female protagonist and male protagonist route that Persona 3 did, Portable, and some people were upset that the female character isn't in the remake of Persona 3, which is understandable because it's like they have to make two games, right? Yeah, like if they do male and female route, they kind of have to change a lot, don't they, right? Maybe a little bit, maybe new confidants or social links. I'd rather let them stick to one path, either male or female, because in general, if they still do that, Persona is still like two games built in one. The daytime, it's a social simulator. At nighttime, you're like a, I'm gonna use Persona 5 for example, a phantom thief, or you're a member of C's for Persona 3. I just hope that they would stick with one character. But if they're gonna do two characters, I'd rather let them take their sweet time developing this game. It'll take them 6 more years, right? I'd really want this game to be perfect, and I really hope the DLC practices aren't shitty. I really hope it's not. I would like to buy one game. I know it's just cosmetics, but they're really greedy with their stuff. Like, don't tell me that you'd spend like a shit ton of money on Kasumi outfits for just one part of the game. She's like only available for the very last palace in Persona 5, and it's just, why spend money on that? It's just a waste. You could really go to McDonald's with that money, honestly. But I guess I'm talking too much right now, but I'll remake this video maybe 6 months from now, and hopefully my predictions come true. Really hope we'll see an announcement for Persona 6 within the next 6 months. But yeah, take care, guys. Bye.